This is our dump squat. It is named that for obvious reasons, which you are about to witness. Honestly speaking, the higher the weight on these, sometimes the better. You want to pick this sweet spot weight that allows the weight to pull you down into the stretch. This is going to open your hips up, and it's also going to give your mid-foot the sensation of what a traditional barbell or even front squat should feel like in a deeper range of motion. Now, if you have a specific body type where it's very difficult for full range squatting, you may still have to elevate your heels on this, but the goal is to teach your body how to get into that deep squat position without having to elevate your heels and just what it feels like. So the way that we're gonna do this is you're gonna pick a width that just feels comfortable. Toes out, toes forward, doesn't really matter. Just whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever feels natural. Your body, once it opens up the range, it's gonna maybe choose a different strategy. But either way, just start what feels comfortable. The weights are here, and then we wanna make sure that the back is nice and tall. We wanna arch the back. We just wanna make sure it's not like this. Okay, so we're here like this, and we're squatting. And notice how the weight can stay on the mid-foot when these dumbbells are out in front. Okay, so what we want to prevent is we want to prevent this, where the weight is on the heels, but we also want to prevent this, where the weight is on the toes, because then you're not allowing yourself to push to that mid-foot. So you'll feel a great stretch in the hip, and there's really no reason to add any elevation. I know that some people may want to do that just to add more range, more stretch, but really this is just to teach that sensation of getting into a deep squat. So once you're at the bottom, like so, the most important thing when you're coming up is you want your knees and your hips and your torso to all rise at the same time. So what you want to prevent is you want to prevent your butt from coming up first, your knees from shooting back, and we're just staying nice and tall. You don't want to crunch up, okay? So staying nice and tall, and you can just kind of sit in this position too. This will help you understand the sensation of using your shins to pull forward into this stretch, and you're really trying to make that foot as flat as possible, pushing through that midfoot, and then coming up. And this is why sometimes a little bit heavier of a squat is a little bit better, because it's going to allow you to pull yourself into this position. So you don't want to go too heavy to where you can't come up, or it's like too difficult, but if you go too light, you're not going to be able to feel that sensation of using the shins, pulling yourself into the squat, using the midfoot while keeping your heels flat in that squat position. So